Hi guys, how you doing? I got a couple of questions last night and this morning about when the option to sign up for the year begins, and I just thought I'd clarify it with a few short videos, and potentially answering some queries you might have had. So essentially, it's tomorrow on the Team Up membership site. The option to sign up to the year for your core membership, your gym only membership, and your gold membership will appear on the Team Up site. It will only be there for 7 days, so you've got between tomorrow and the following week, the following Saturday, to sign up to it if you're wanting to do it. We won't then give the option again, because the whole idea is essentially you're not signing up to a monthly gym membership, you're signing up to a payment plan for to pay for the 3 blocks next year. So you're signing up to a 12-month payment plan to spread the cost over the 12 months. So if we were to wait till December, for example, like you would need to, like the cost would need to be divided by 11 months instead of 12, so it would completely change. It would just confuse things, because there'd be different payments for different people with different months. It would just wouldn't work, or it wouldn't work very well, right? It would be a lot of work for Jack especially, right? So it just keeps it simple. It's just, if you want to do it, you do it in this month, November, and that's it. The reason we can't just do it in January. So, for example, someone said, although I'm starting the payments in November, it's not until January the gym starts. The reason for that is pretty simple from my point of view. It is that it's impossible if the gym sessions, the program's going to start on the 5th or the 6th of January. I can't remember the exact date, the Monday of the first week in January, whatever that is. Like, it means that if we wait till January, from the 1st of January, there's a tiny window, and I would have literally no idea how many people are planning on coming to the sessions. Meanwhile, I'll be getting inquiries from new folk asking if there's space at the sessions. So if you're a new person inquiring on the 28th of December, is there any spaces at your program starting in next week? Well, the answer would be yes. There's literally nobody signed up. Do you know what I mean? So there's loads of space, and then that presents a problem. So it's a bit of forward planning. I need to be able to forward plan when you're dealing with the number of people that are coming. So it'd be different if there was only 10 people coming and I was dealing with a small number. But when you're dealing with the amount of people that are coming to the sessions, I have to know quite significantly in advance who's doing what. Otherwise, it just becomes impossible, particularly with the busier classes like your 6 a.m.s and stuff. And also need to let the coaches know what work is available for them all. So it wouldn't work if we waited till January. It'd be different if we were just starting out, like I said, and we're starting from scratch, but we're not. So yeah, hopefully it makes sense. You'll probably notice that the gold membership is obviously a really cost-effective value for money offer. Okay, I'm trying my best to recognise that so many of you come back year after year. So I'm trying my best to strike a balance between offering you a deal that's really, it is an excellent deal, to the point where a few folk have emailed saying, sure that's right. Like I mentioned, the platinum guys, they're now actually paying less. And it's because, but it is correct, and it's just because I'm trying to strike the balance between offering the sort of loyalty that you guys are showing by coming back, without undervaluing the program at the same time, though, because there's nothing else like it in terms of the cost anywhere in any gym. You won't find a strength and conditioning program delivering what we deliver, offering the potential progressions and the results with some of the coaches we've got here. You won't find that anywhere else. So it is an excellent deal. It's very much targeted at you guys, the returners. There's a new person's not going to sign up to a year. Do you know what I mean? Because they don't know what they're signing up to. So it's very much for you guys. So yeah. So hopefully it all makes sense. You can do any sessions you want within the weekly schedule, as you know. And yeah, I know that you might not always do all 4, but that's not really, the option's there. Come up towards the summer, you might get to May and think, I really want to hit it harder. Suddenly you might want to do all 4. So the option's there. But hopefully it all makes sense. If there's any questions about it, just give us a shout. I can't think of anything majorly pressing. The main one was people wondering why it has to start in November. I hope I've answered that. And why we can't just restart it again in December. I hope I've answered that. That was the main 2 that people were sort of wondering about. Hoping it makes a bit of sense. So you're not signing up to a monthly gym membership. It's a payment plan to spread the cost. It has to start earlier because I need to know numbers. We have potentially looked at the introducing a monthly. At one point we might introduce it, a monthly option, but it would be much more in line with the other gyms out there in terms of the cost. So I don't know, 160, 170 pound a month or something like that. So the offer on the table at the moment is obviously really good, I would say. Right? So anyway, any questions though, feel free to get in touch, okay, and we'll answer as much as possible. When you sign up, because we didn't know this until last year, when you do sign up to the year, the payment doesn't tend to come out right away. There seems to be a bit of a delay with setting up the standing order or whatever. So don't if it doesn't necessarily, it might be 7 days before you see the first payment come out. Thereafter, it should be pretty sort of consistent, but that first week, that first month seems to be a bit of a delay. But any questions about it, just give us a shout.